and welcome to another video. So just wanted to talk a little bit about the economic update of what's going on in the world. A lot of uncertainty right now. The lumber and plywood have continued to go up the past 2 weeks. It went up again yesterday. Today is St. Patrick's Day, St. Paddy's Day, March 17th, 2022. The 2x4 8s went up to like $8.25 a piece. And 5/8 CDX plywood is up to $71.50 per sheet. 7/16 OSB is at $47 and something. All of those are 3 to 4 times what they were prior to COVID. So that's just to give you a background of where that's at. The lumber futures have been all over the place, up and down, up and down. 1st of March this year, they reached a peak of $1,300 per 1,000 board feet. Today, they're under $1,150, so it's dropped $150 in 2 weeks. And I think I've mentioned it before, how lumber and plywood, or especially lumber, tends to follow the futures, and they lag behind a couple of weeks. So I'm hoping by the first of the week, Monday or Tuesday of next week, we're going to start seeing things drop. Not a huge amount by any means, because lumber futures, when at their regular price prior to COVID, was down around $500 per 1,000 board feet. So it's still 2.5 times what it was. I fully expect to see it go down next week, lumber. The, let's see, concrete they go up every year. They're pretty consistent, kind of with the rate of inflation, and is what they're trying to do. It's really been, I've been pleased with concrete, the way the prices go on that. That's just a quick update on what the materials are doing. It looks like, at least short term, I think next week lumber is going to go down. We'll see. Usually they adjust their prices like Tuesday morning, so I'll know then, but I have a good feeling about it. So this is just a short thing here. Let's go and we'll see the bathroom. Upstairs bathroom is now finished. So let's go take a look at that. So we're upstairs in the bathroom. This will be the bathroom. We're going to put the flooring down today. It's the typical click together type flooring. This is SmartCore Ultra that we picked up, that the homeowners picked up. We're going to put that in. I've done quite a bit of this type of flooring. I have read the instructions as well. Reading's not my favorite thing, but I read it. We've had this for quite a while. This is a great tool for snapping them together to make sure everything goes well. A non-marring rubber mallet that we'll use. This is a pretty good grade of flooring. It has the backer already on it. Nice thick rubber backing. It's perfect for a bathroom installation. You'll see that it has different configurations on each side. You always have to start from the left and go to the right with this product. You can see those, they'll snap in together. You'll just line those up and snap them in. If they need more encouragement to get tighter, that's when you use the mallet and this tool. What's that called? A pull bar. Works really great. So let's get on to it. We've cleaned the floor. Everything is spotless in here. There will be about a 1/4 inch of play from the wall when we're done, all the way around to allow for movement. A lot of people like to use spacers. I just space it as we go, especially in a small installation like this. This tool, you do have to be careful that you don't damage the top. It has a kind of a thin layer that if you pound on it too much, it will break that off. So you have to be pretty careful with that. If you go down low, it will sometimes tend to break this little lip. So I go up there myself. Try to stand on that or kneel on it. These are shorter panels than a lot of them I've seen. Okay, so just putting them in, laying it down, snaps them together. It's like a little jigsaw puzzle. Dan's chomping at the bit to cut something because currently he's waiting for me. Off camera, of course. Very nice. Snaps in just like that. And so, again, we're going to leave a 1/4 inch play all the way around. Boy, that's nice stuff. And so it doesn't take much to move it. And so you have to be really careful so that you don't chip this. So you don't chip the top. So just kind of brace myself there. Tap it there gently. That's locked. That's good. Now, I have a little short piece. Just put that on. Right there. You can either pry it or tap it. And this, I have to center this still, so we'll be just a little bit. I'm moving it over tight. There. We're ready for the second row. Okay, so the toilet flange is 7 inches, so it'd be great if we had something that was a circle that we could transfer that. We know that this is the outermost part once we install that. This is this part, this mark is for this part. Oh, guess what? A paint can is 6.5, 6 3/4. So that's pretty close. We can just make the line a little bit bigger. This is the creative, artistic part. That should work great. Okay. So now we'll hand this off to the jigsaw guy. He'll cut that out, and it will fit. Brand new jigsaw blade. Spared no expense. Woohoo! Perfect. Wow. Not that I'm surprised. This is the most complex piece of this room. Ta-da! Perfect. So we did this row, we got it done. It was a learning row. I wanted to figure out what we were doing before I explained how we're doing it. So now I've done it. Follow that. So a long piece first goes in. It roughly snaps in, just setting it there. But then you have to give it a love tap or two. It's getting close to the wall, so we're not able to use a wider piece of pine or something. Okay, that's locked in. So long edge first, all the while making sure everything's.
Oh, that's awesome.
I might need that. Yeah, thank you. We do the long edge first, and we snuggle up to this one just a little bit, but not tight. We'll snap that one in after the fact. Pretty good. Now we'll tap that in. Leave that one there. Nice, yes. Then we'll go from the edge. All right, the last row. Perfect. Seems like after you do a few, it kind of falls in place more. Perfect. All right, bathroom floor is done. Boy, that stuff, after you get used to it, you have to really be patient to figure it out. And I think we've got a pretty good system now. Vanity is installed, all secured here. Now we're working on the sink part, putting that all together. We'll put it together out there. Dan's working on putting the toilet together. A commonly known fact when installing sinks is that the more expensive the faucet is, the more parts there are to assemble. So we're starting with the faucet itself, leaving that plastic on so we don't damage the end, feeding that through. I put a rubber gasket on to seal it from above. I think they call this a stud, I'm not sure. That goes on underneath. A long nut to put on there. Just kind of line up, getting face. There's a drain hole in the sink, so we're getting the faucet facing towards that, so we know we're lined up. All right, that's good and solid there. Okay, so it says to put plumber's putty on the bottom of the faucet, shut off, stick it in there. This had a rubber gasket. I don't know why they couldn't have used a rubber gasket, but they didn't. So that's going to go in there. And then what my able assistant is going to tip it up. Can you just steady that faucet a minute? Okay, that's still facing that way. Rubber gasket on the bottom. Metal washer. this ring with screws that will tighten after you'll just hand tighten that. Then you can tighten these to get a super good grip on it. Okay, can you push that in some? Because the plumber's buddy's holding it. Okay. Okay, easy as that. And then we'll use a screwdriver and tighten this so that it's really tight. Good. Thank you. Thank you very much. This is all assembled now. It says to just hand tighten these. Not sure I'm comfortable with that. Screwing that in. I'm going to give it a little twist with a wrench. These are pretty flexible. I'm going to take them at their word, I guess. That's not a lot of tension. There, I feel pretty good about that. Next is this mysterious little thing. It's kind of a shark bite assembly here. I gotta go read again. I read the directions. It's super easy, it says. So we're attaching this T, and then we're going to bend those. We'll hear an audible click. Oh, that was two audible. That was two audible clicks. Okay, here we go. I don't know if those have. I think they have to be lined up. Audible click. Yes. I've never trusted these. Hopefully they work. Old school, right? Right. Okay. Oh yeah, that's going to kink. I like that. Audible click. Done. There we go. Time to install the door to the bathroom. I measured, and I know it's right. The bathroom is done, essentially done. We just have to put trim on inside and out of the door, and still needs a mirror. They're going to put that on, and we have to put an access panel to the knee wall. Let's go take a peek at this. Really nice sink. It works. Toilet works. We have to put an access panel in here. And that will take care of it. The floor is done, baseboard and everything. All right. What a difference it made getting the right height door. This is 80 inches. The one that they packaged was only 78, which came down to here. So it just messed everything up height-wise. Got the angle cut, and everything is all set. You can see the other side over in the closet. I have this one here. It's not a real good angle shot, but yeah. So there you go. Bathroom complete. Another thing we can check off on the list. We are gradually getting there. They're downstairs sheetrocking right now to finish the utility room and the other bathroom. Then there's mudding and painting, and it's quite a bit of work down there. We'll be putting the flooring down up here next week. Can't wait to do that.